Hello and welcome to Ant Plays. This is episode 5 of our game of Civilization 1, playing as the Germans on Earth. We've done a lot of destruction so far, taken out a lot of other civilizations, but we've still got some more to do. We've conquered everything in Europe, Asia and Africa for the moment, but we've made our way over to North America, where we found the Aztecs who started here, and also the Romans who've spawned over here following the death of the Russians earlier in the game. There's a couple of other civs we haven't found yet. Having killed the Zulus down in South Africa, the Babylonians will have spawned somewhere, but we don't know where they are yet. And also, from quite a long time ago, the Chinese were wiped out, which will have meant that the Americans would have spawned somewhere. Now, we don't know where they are either. They could be somewhere in South America, potentially, or maybe Australia. And there's also potential for another civ to have spawned somewhere in the vast expanses of Asia and Africa, where my cities aren't currently occupying the space. So, without any further ado, let's get the game going. We might manage to make this the final episode if we can get to completion, but we'll just see how it goes. So, I've got quite a few settlers on the go here. They are building roads and just generally looking to get some more cities built. There's another one here, so he's just going to build a road over that way. Hanover's built one. They've already switched to building more chariots. I'm going to try and build a bit more of a road this direction. Another road there. Salzburg's just built a phalanx. So I had a plan over here to try to get some ships going down to Australia from this side of the world, and I'm going to need some troops to take with it. So Salzburg's going to build a chariot. Nuremberg's almost finished that trireme now. That phalanx can just fortify. Alright, so over in North America here, I've got quite a few chariots over here already. I actually took out a Roman city that they literally just built and hadn't defended yet. There was also an Aztec city here in the middle, which I managed to destroy. Rome, unfortunately, has some city walls, so I'm going to have to deal with that by using a diplomat. But I need Stuttgart to grow before it can then build its settler, and then I'll start building that diplomat. In the meantime, I'm going to probably get all of my chariots to descend on Carthage and see if I can take that out. It's possible the Aztecs could have some more cities around. They might have extended further south as well, into South America, but we'll see. A nice bit of money there, that's always helpful. So these are going to head up towards Carthage. Like I said, this one's already there. I'll just have a little bit more of a scout around whilst he's waiting for the others to catch up. A few chariots here. These are the ones that just finished attacking the Zulus, and they are now going to board this ship to head over to South America to see if anybody's over there. The cavalry will stay this side of the Atlantic. So the ship's just about ready. You can wait there. Got one chariot on board. Need to hopefully get another one on before we set sail. These cavalry that I've got staying around here are just going to keep scouting out to see if I can find anyone else that might have spawned. These ships are just heading back to the mainland in case there's any more chariots I can take over to deal with the Romans and the Aztecs in North America. Right, this chariot here needed to try and deal with this barbarian threat. Good, that's done. So another barbarian threat here. This chariot's just going to stay where he is and wait until they're a little bit closer. Got plenty of defence there anyway for the moment, so that should be fine. And there's that trireme out of Nuremberg. So they don't need to build another one of those now. Having said that, I could build another trireme. It could be useful. If there is someone in Australia, I'm probably going to need to take some more chariots over, and a second trireme would be helpful for that. Right, so this one's going to set sail out this way. And it's about time I'll buy this chariot now. I've got plenty of money to do this with. Right, so these chariots are heading towards Carthage. This chariot was just looking around to see if any other civs have spawned around in the India region. This one's going to also head to... Oh, I've got another Aztec city, Chapultepec. Okay, that's going to be a secondary thing to attack. I want to get Carthage down first, although I've got about 5 chariots heading that way already. I don't think one is going to be enough necessarily on Chapultepec though, so I'll wait till I've got some reinforcements. Alright, settlers just building some roads around. Alright, those barbarians are getting close. Right, moving these up towards Carthage. Do I want to go in that goody hut? Let's do it. A bit more money, very nice. That's the north coast there. This cavalry's just scouting. This chariot can board the ship. Can't end its turn away from land though, so I'm going to have to wait till next turn to sail across the ocean, and it'll come back for this one afterwards. Right, this settler is going to build a road towards the river and build on the river, on the Nile. These boats are just heading around here. This chariot I think is going to stay around Baperi to defend in case more barbarians come threaten. Okay, now we'll find out if I can fend off these cavalry with my chariot. One down. Good, got both of them, very nice. Anybody spawned around here? No. Getting close to Carthage now. This one's just going to keep scouting around. What do I want to do with this settler? I could just go and build another city on that tile up there, I think. This ship's going to scout out around Japan. Got a chariot there. Could just build another one, I think. I can then load up this trireme with 2 chariots ready to go over to Australia. In fact, I could take this one. Why not? He's ready now, so let's just get him on the way. Move a bit further down. Cavalry's just scouting. I think I've already scouted this area, so I know nobody's spawned there, but I'll just keep looking around just in case I've missed something. This one can head back this way. Build a road there. No more chariots yet to take over to North America. There's me clicking on the wrong square again. The road there. This chariot just doesn't really have much to do at the moment. Right, here we go. Heading over to South America to see what we can find. Let's go back to that ship because I want to make sure I can unload it. Activate the 2 chariots. One of them's a veteran, which is nice, so if I find anyone over here, he'll be the strongest to be using to make an attack. Alright, let's keep moving towards Carthage. I'm going to be able to attack next turn, I think, now. Might as well put him on the front. There's a settler there irrigating. Yeah, next turn's definitely going to be an attack now. Let's keep scouting around here. I'll send him back towards Chapultepec just to keep an eye on them there. And this settler was going to build a city on the horse. This one's going to build one there. The trireme's just scouting Japan. Oh, barbarians near Leipzig. Oh, okay, they're in North Africa, so that's not too bad. Although I was heading over to build a city with this settler. I've got cavalry there. Might be able to deal with it with that cavalry. Right, it's time to see what damage we can do to Carthage. This one is a veteran. Any other veterans? That one is not. That one isn't either. Oh, this one's a veteran. We've also got a couple of settlers. It would be good to try and deal with those too. So let's declare war. Oh, the settler beat the chariot, really? Right, this veteran's going to hit the city. That's a win, and I've taken it out. That's great. It's going to destroy the city. Oh, that's fine. It's just, yeah, okay, that settler gone. That city's gone. So I did mention Rome earlier. It has city walls. So I'm not going to be able to take it out with the chariots because the city walls give plus 200% defense. So I do need to get a settler out of Stuttgart. As soon as that grows, it's growing very soon. Oh, I could actually be working a better tile in there. I'll make it grow a bit quicker. Then I'll buy the settler, then build the diplomat. And the diplomat will go into Rome and try to destroy the walls through a sabotage. And he wants to speak to me now. I'm going to say no for now. I don't want to make peace yet because I want to take out that other settler first. This chariot's just going to pop himself on the mountain there. New city being built, Königsberg. It's still only 1800 BC, so it's still really early in the game, and we're not far off winning it, to be honest. Let's get phalanx there to help defend in case of barbarians. This one's free to build a city here. We've got Dortmund. Phalanx there again in case of barbarians. These guys are waiting for any other chariots that might want to be transported. This one's going to loop around here. The chariots, oh, come on. Moving down to be transported. Right, Heidelberg's built a phalanx. Let's just do some chariots. Let's keep the chariots rolling. Right, this cavalry can come and help with this barbarian threat as well. Got a couple of cavalry. 2 cavalries against 2 other cavalry. Should be fair numbers. I just need to make sure I get the attacks in. Don't want to end up defending with a cavalry because it's only 1 defense, whereas attack strength is 2. This trireme's going to nip back over here for this 3rd chariot. And these ones are just going to start scouting out. Oh, we've got Goody Hut there. Could go in the Goody Hut. It would be annoying though if I got barbarians because they'd probably wipe out my chariots. I feel like there's a good chance there's someone in South America. Although I'm kind of surprised I haven't found them already. It could be the Babylonians. If they've only just spawned over here, that would be why there's no sign of them yet, because they won't have had any time to build up since the Zulus have been killed. Right, now I can take out this settler. I'll use a chariot that isn't a veteran, because winning a fight gives a chance of becoming a veteran. Oh, he's lost. I don't believe it. Right, well, this one's a veteran. Okay, so they managed to take out a couple of my chariots with settlers of all things. So now I've only got 4 of them left over here. Stuttgart's still waiting to grow. This chariot's still just looking for anyone else that might have spawned. Here come the barbs. Right, so if I move this one a little closer, they're still out of range of those 2 chariots. This one's coming up north to help. This settler is going to build a city on the Nile. Let's pop it there. Right, we're just scouting. There's the Amazon River. Still no sign of anyone. Let's get another chariot over here. I might as well take him in the boat because there's no other chariots waiting to be transported at the moment. Can move a little bit further down the coast in the boat, in the trireme. Right, I can't build roads on rivers yet because I don't have bridge building, but I'll start heading over towards Cologne just to build a few more roads. Helps to move my units a bit faster. Right, I'll be happy to speak to the Romans and have a peace treaty now. I think I've managed to take out all of their cities now. Rome's down to a 3. There's another settler. I think before I take on Rome, because as I've said, I need that diplomat, I'm going to try and loop my chariots around. Oh, that's interesting. It won't let me move on to that piece of irrigation because of a peace treaty with the Aztecs. So that is telling me that that piece of irrigation is being worked by an Aztec city, which I was not expecting. I can't see any Aztec cities around there. So have they built another one somewhere since I last scouted this area? It's possible. Right, I've got another chariot here from Cologne. I definitely need some support over in North America, so let's move him that way. And Cologne can just keep building chariots as far as I'm concerned. This one's heading this way to board the ship. The ship is here now. That's 1 on board. Yeah, I'm not going to go in that goody hut. I just want to explore. No sign of anybody. Right, he's going to wait near Chapultepec. And the barbarians have moved in range of 1 of my cavalry, so I'll get a hit off there. Oh, civil disorder. Oh, that's nasty. 2 unhappy faces. I think I've reached the point where once you get to a certain number of cities, your citizens start becoming unhappy sooner. And that's now had an effect on Nuremberg, where it can't even stay happy at a size 3. Right, we're well on the way to another trireme there. That's good. And the Romans didn't want to speak to me this time. I'm definitely not going to attack Rome with a chariot. That city wall would make light work of me if I tried it. The settler's stopping me moving further south, so I'll just move to the left. Right, and this, I'm wondering if I'm going to find a city somewhere. There it is. They've snuck a settler over to here to build Ayotzinco. So it's probably not particularly well defended. I've got 1 chariot next to it. I might take a chance on that. Right, what are we doing here? Let's get this cavalry to take out that barbarian. And he's just going to wait there and wait for the other barbarian to come close so that I get the attack. And we're building Brandenburg. More cities, probably, as I said, going to make things go unhappy. Oh, no shield production on either of those 2 rivers. That's annoying. So I'll work that one for 1 food, 1 shield, 1 trade to keep my production running. That needs to be a phalanx first of all. And this this cavalry is going to also stay out of range of the barbarian. Just try and pin him in there. Right, is this chariot able to actually make it to the boat yet? Don't think it will. Maybe next turn. Oh, hello, got another chariot here in Frankfurt. Could be time to build another settler from Frankfurt now. That chariot can board the boat. Can't build a road on the river, like I said. I'm just going to build another road here. I want that chariot to get on board as well. Can't quite make it. He'll have 6 moves, which, following the road, will take him 1 tile short, which is annoying, but I suppose I have got another boat over there. I'm just going to send this boat just with the 1 chariot for now. This one can't quite board the ship, so I'm going to have to send it. If I send it back to there, then the chariot can get on board. Now the ship's ready to sail for Australia. Right, this ship needs to scout down the coast. Do that first. No sign of anybody there. There's nobody here. Oh, there is somebody here, and it is the Babylonians. Babylon is only a size 2. They would have spawned not that long ago after I destroyed the Zulus. So let's see what he's got to say for himself. I might even be able to just take him out with the 2 chariots I've got. Make peace. Demand tribute, might as well. Hardly ever give you any tribute on Emperor level. I've only got 1 move left with that chariot, so let's just get him to wait. This chariot's just going to sentry, I think. Just sort of on alert in case anything happens. This trireme is waiting for that chariot. Still no sign of anybody else spawning in Asia. We haven't found the Americans yet. They're either going to be, I reckon they're going to be in Australia. If they were in South America, they would have built up quite significantly by now, because it was a long time ago that I destroyed the Chinese, which would have prompted them spawning. I've done a pretty good job of scouting in Asia since I killed the Chinese as well, so barbarians have just landed on Japan. They're not going to bother anybody around there. Okay, that cavalry is in range of this cavalry, so... Oh, how on earth did I manage to try to click on a barbarian there and end up clicking 2 tiles away? I think I'm just moving my mouse too quickly after I've hit the button. So now that cavalry will get an attack out onto my cavalry. Every chance I'm going to lose it. That's so frustrating, but never mind. Just do a little bit more scouting as he sails off. This chariot won't make it to the ship. I'll get there next time. Okay, I'm still at war with the Romans as well. Now, this is a veteran chariot. Good chance of getting a win against Iotzinco, although probably they've got a phalanx defending. Let's take a chance and see what happens. Yes. All right, taking it out. Brilliant. Got a little bit of gold out of them. And they want to speak to me straight away. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not quite ready to continue the attack on them yet. Still relatively strong with 3 men behind him. I reckon he might have more cities to the south below his capital. We'll take the peace treaty. Will he pay me any tribute? Oh, he's given me some tribute. 100 gold? Oh, that's very kind of you. I didn't expect that. Thank you. Can I use that to now immediately buy the settler out of Stuttgart? That's good. I'm going to build a new city on that horse. We shall have some good food and production going. Right, 2 moves with a veteran chariot. I could try and do the same to Babylon as what I just did to that Aztec city. If I can get a good hit on. Yes, they did have a phalanx as well, but I think I've wiped out the Babylonians. I don't think they've had time to get more than 1 city yet. No gold pieces plundered. But the Babylonians are destroyed. That's great news. So now, I've just got to finish dealing with Romans and Aztecs here, and then there's some Americans somewhere. I also need to factor in that the Aztecs are the first of the 2 yellow civilizations, so if I did kill them, the Egyptians will likely spawn somewhere. However, if I make them the last opponent that I kill, the game will end before the Egyptians get a chance to be in play. So, that's going to be the plan. I'm going to keep the Aztecs alive until I've killed everybody else. Right, this trireme heads a bit further south. I might not really... Well, unless I do find the Americans in South America, I might be able to take these chariots over to Australia or something. Right, Stuttgart's built a settler. This is where I need to get the diplomat from now. I'm going to let it build for at least 1 turn before then purchasing it. If you just have 1 turn of production, it will make the cost of buying a lot cheaper. Right, now this barbarian didn't come and attack me, which is very nice. It means my cavalry has survived. I'm going to try and box him in. Right, I've got another chariot now coming out of Munich. He can just continue producing more of those, and I'm going to send it off to the east. I need more reinforcements to head to Australia in case if I find the Americans over there, which I think is the most likely place. Like I said before, I can't believe they would be in South America as well, given that they've had plenty of time to build up and there's absolutely no sign of them. No sign of them down here. There's goody huts and everything down here, which I will now open. Scrolls of Ancient Wisdom. Okay, what we're going to have today? Literacy. Okay, that's nice. Don't really need it, but it's nice. Don't want to go for that goody hut. Oh, I might just scout out a bit further. Oh, there's another goody hut. Scout out this way. Oh, seeing as I'm next to it, I'll take that one. Oh, I did get some barbarians. I knew they were overdue, and that is a nasty little force of barbarians that's come out of there. That's going to prevent me scouting out much of South America, but I'm not sure that I even need to. Right, this chariot is going to also head down here towards a boat over to Australia. What's happening here now? Nuremberg is not far from building this trireme. Let's buy that. So I'll have 2 boats ferrying troops down to Australia. Salzburg is currently building another chariot and build a little bit more of that before I buy it. These chariots are going to head down towards Chapultepec. You haven't built any more cities around here, Mr. Aztec. That was cheeky of you getting that other one up. Oh, he has as well. It's a palapa. What a weird name for a place, but Itzapalapa has also been founded and now needs to be dealt with. He's just going to stay on the mountain. We're going to get another city here. Mecca. Huh. So I've exhausted all of the German city names, and now it starts to give city names which are not associated with any other civilization in the game. So Mecca is founded. A bit of an odd place for Mecca to be, but there you go. It's going to build a phalanx. Right, Stuttgart has built its settler. It's already starting to build the next diplomat. So it's going to move up here. I'll build a road on the way. Chariots on board here, heading to Australia. This trireme was waiting for another chariot. I've got to leave Rome well alone for the moment. Am I still at war with them? I think I am. Yeah, okay, good. I've taken out a settler. That stops him building another city. I'm just going to tell that trireme to wait. Yes, because I thought I had another chariot. There it is. Start taking him over there. Oh, my chariot. He's never going to survive. He's taken out 3 of them. I think he might be on a mountain. Yeah, he was on a mountain. He took out 3 barbarian cavalry. That's not bad going, but there's still quite a few more, as well as a legion. Right, this chariot can now actually start heading towards the Aztecs from the south. And look at that. We've got some irrigation down here. So the Aztecs have definitely built another city down here. Let's just see if it's here. Oh, of course, I'm back at peace with them, so I can't move on to their irrigation. There's another chariot being ferried over. Yes, I've got production going on this diplomat now, so I can actually buy it. It only costs 100 gold. So that diplomat is going to head over to hopefully wipe out the city walls in Rome by using a sabotage. It's not guaranteed to get the city wall. It might destroy something else in the city, in which case I'll need another diplomat. So after that one's built, I'll probably build another just to stay safe. And also, you never know, the Aztecs might start building city walls as well, which I'll also need to take care of. Right, I've got another chariot coming out of Hamburg. Might be able to board that other ship that was just leaving. Switch that to a settler. And this chariot's just going to move up here. Right, so this trireme, how am I going to get him to be useful again? It's a long way for him to get over towards taking anything to Australia. I might just scout around the coast of South America with it. Just helps to scout. This one's going to scout further south as well, trying to stay away from those barbarians. Right, what's this guy doing? I'm still at war with the Romans. Could just try to weaken them a bit more. It's only a militia that's fortified there. Should get a win. Oh, really? Veteran chariot loses to a militia. That's disappointing. Right, I've now got 2 chariots next to Chapultepec and 1 next to Itzapalapa. I might be able to take out both of them in the next turn. Zimbabwe's built another chariot. Keep going on the settlers from there, I think. It's nice that Zimbabwe's got barracks, actually, so the chariots coming out of here will be veterans. Is this one a veteran? This one's a veteran as well. You know what? That other trireme that I was wondering about, I'm actually going to end up sending it back to Africa to take these chariots over to America, because I reckon I'm going to need some more. I've lost a few over there now, and the more I can get over there, the better chances I've got of just wiping everyone out there. Right, it's time to see if Itzapalapa can withstand a chariot attack. Going to break the treaty. Yes, that's a win. It's another city gone down. Oh, and they've got another settler there. Jesus. These Romans and Aztecs are building so many settlers and trying to build new cities now. It's too late, my friends. The chariots are on your doorstep. You should have built your cities earlier. Right, Berlin has also built another chariot. And just keep going with those. Whoops, wrong tile again. Let's move you up there. I can't be bothered to go around the road. Now, Cologne is potentially a really nice city. We've got some oil on the hill. I think it's oil, or is it coal? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm going to build a mine on that. It'll just really boost the production. Building a road there. Right, this trireme's heading south with some chariots. I've got to try and remember which bit is the coastline of Australia. There's a few islands which I have to get past first. Right, Nuremberg's built another trireme. I think we could do a settler there because I don't want it to grow again. It's already struggling to stay happy as it is. The trireme's going to start looping around here. The Aztecs have built the Great Wall in Chapultepec. So that means other civilizations always offer to make peace with you until the development of gunpowder. So at least that doesn't actually give him city walls. In other versions of Civilization, building the Great Wall actually gives you city walls, which would have been really detrimental to my efforts if that had happened. Okay, this barbarian cavalry is finally in range of mine, so I'm going to get a hit on that. And that's wiped out. Great. So these cavalry, I'm going to send one of them down south to just help protect the cities that I've got in South Africa. This trireme is heading across with another chariot. This one was actually going to go back to get another one on board. Can't quite reach it yet, but I'll get on there next turn. These two are going to head up for a trireme to take them over to South America to sort of pincer movement the Aztecs from the south. Albeit not until I finish dealing with the Americans, who I still haven't found yet. Right, the diplomat is out. Going to travel towards Rome. It's a nice little bit of road there, which will help my chariots shift on over to Southeast Asia a little bit quicker. So he's just built the Great Wall in Chapultepec, which means that as long as my attack now is successful, I might get to take it over straight away. Let's see how we go. That's a win. Oh, he's still got more defenders, though. 2 wins. Okay, that was good. 2 phalanx got destroyed. My veteran chariot did the hard work, and my non-veteran is going to capture the city. Chapultepec has actually been captured as well, rather than destroyed, because it was a size 2 when it was taken. So size 1 cities get destroyed. Anything bigger than that, you'll actually capture. 5 gold pieces, a granary, and the Great Wall. I will gladly take a free Wonder of the World. That is very nice. Definitely going to keep going on a phalanx at first to make sure I'm defended. That's a nice little city, really well placed for building some units to go and assist in the war against the Romans and the Aztecs. Still got plenty of money as well. I'm going to get another diplomat at Stuttgart. That chariot's just going to stay where he is for now, and the Aztecs want to speak to me. Fine, I will accept you. He paid me tribute last time I spoke to him as well. I wonder if I can get him to do it again. Let's try it. No, he's ignoring me now. He's learnt paying tribute doesn't actually do him any good. I don't want that settler to go and build another city, so I've got to keep tabs on that. Let's just move this one down and back again. This chariot's not going to be able to get on board a ship just yet, so it's just going to wait on that forest. And I'm going to build a mine on there. Right, is this the north coast of Australia? No, it's not. I'm still travelling past islands. Right, there's the next trireme. Time to buy this cavalry. And Salzburg is going to be unhappy if it grows again, but it's fine. It's got a bit of time yet before that happens. Trireme's just going to head south. I should have taken advantage of being at war with the Aztecs to just scout out on their irrigation. But I've already made peace again now, so I can't do it. Let's just head south with this guy. There's a chance they might have built more cities further south. We'll go and find out. And my palace is getting a little bigger again. It's turning into a nice little castle now. Make it symmetrical. And I've got another settler out of Bonn, which is concerning because I now don't have enough production to support all of the units that I've got. I've got 4 production being generated and 4 units using a production each. So what I'm going to do is actually activate this militia, because it's the weakest unit. I don't really need it. I'm going to disband that militia, so then I'll have 1 less production being used to support the military. Right, this chariot's going to just come and sit on that forest. Now, where did that settler go? Oh, he's heading up north. Okay. I need to keep tabs on him, like I said. As long as I keep a chariot next to it, it probably won't build a city. Chariot will stay there. This cavalry's heading south. Right, that's that militia which I need to disband. So let's see now. I'll just need to double check in here in a moment. Yes, so sure enough, now I only need 3 shields to support my units. I need that city to grow, really, but it's not going to grow until I've started getting some irrigation done. So the city here is just going to sort of sit back. I'm going to tell it to build... I'll just tell it to build a temple for now. It won't have any production going towards it, though, until I start sorting out some irrigation. So let's just move this settler onto that forest. I'll have to remove the forest before I can irrigate it. And this chariot's just going to explore down here. I know there's some barbarians around somewhere. Okay, I think I'm alright at the moment. This cavalry is just going to head back over towards the east. There's another chariot to unload here. This trireme can head back to see if there's more to take. These 2 are heading up to be taken to South America. These chariots are heading over to go to Australia. Right, if I can get him onto a mountain, that would be... Oh, I was going to say so I can defend against the barbarians, but there's one here already. At least I'll get an attack on this one. Good, that was a win. This trireme's heading back to Africa to take some chariots over. This chariot needs to board that ship. Right, so I've got 2 more chariots heading over on board that ship. There's no room on the ship for him, so he'll have to wait. And we're going to get another settler down there. That's great. And this diplomat is going to have to sneak into Rome from the north. I haven't got much in the way of chariots left anymore. I've got 3 chariots left. So actually, Yeah. I'm going to buy the next diplomat. Yeah, so he's coming up here. Going to need a few more turns to prepare myself. Right, this trireme is reaching Australia, I believe. I'll move down to there. I'll have to ping myself back over there and activate the chariots. I'll send them in opposite directions. Oh, well, there we have it. I found the Americans straight off as soon as I landed. New York. All right, let's have a chat with you. What have you got to say for yourself, Abe? You're demanding technology from me, the strongest civ in the game, with a chariot right next to your city. I ignore you. Might as well accept the peace treaty. I know I'm only going to break it straight away, but here you go. Let's demand tribute. No, I didn't think so. He was demanding things from me. There was no way he was going to pay me any tribute. Right, I was going to move down to the right. I'll do that anyway, in case there's another city. There isn't. Right, so if New York is a size 1, that suggests he hasn't got too many cities. He'll have Washington as his capital. Maybe he has got a third city, I don't know, but we know he's got at least 2. Right, this trireme's heading this way, but he needs to wait because there's a chariot to board. What am I going to do with this chariot from Bremen? I think I still need more chariots to head over to North America, just to make sure. Where did he come from again? Right. Yeah, let's build a settler here now from Bremen. Königsberg's got a phalanx. Let's build a chariot there. The chariot's just coming out thick and fast now. Oh, I wanted this. Didn't I build a chariot here? Yes, I did. So you need to wait there, trireme. There we go. Now, Salzburg. I'm going to build another settler here now. Just the one chariot to board that ship at the moment. But I do have another one down here, so we might get that one on board as well. So I'm going to have 4 chariots then down in Australia to try and deal with the Americans. Hopefully they don't have any city walls. If they have city walls, that's going to pose a problem because I'll have to build a diplomat and then ship it over there. A bit of civil disorder to deal with next. Berlin. More cities going unhappy at size 3. I've just got too many cities now. So that's fine. You can continue. Yep, that's fine. You can continue building chariots there. We'll have enough. More civil disorder. Okay, we've got a settler on the way there. That's fine. And I've got another diplomat. That's great. Okay. This now needs to switch back to chariots. And I think I need to start buying in Chapultepec as well. Buy the phalanx first, then I'll be buying chariots in 2 cities, Chapultepec and Stuttgart. And I've got chariots being shipped over. So I should have plenty to deal with it, really. This cavalry is heading south to defend against any potential barbarian threats. Let's send this diplomat off this way as well. That boat's empty, so it needs to head back. This boat has a couple of chariots on board. Okay, this chariot's coming this way. And this settler is going to build another city, Naples. Or Napoli, if you prefer. Right, so that's built on the horse, so really nice food and production right from the off. We'll get phalanx first. We're going to buy things in this city as well, but only once a little bit of production has gone towards things. This chariot is probably close to finding some barbarians that I unleashed earlier. I'll have a bit of better defense if I go on the rainforests, so let's just go there. Can't remember how many barbarians are left. I think I killed 3 of them by defending before the chariot down south got 1, so that's 4. So there's probably another 4 barbarians around, and I know one of them's a legion. It's the cavalry with 2 movement that worry me more. Alright, diplomats getting closer. Okay, these are both veteran chariots, which is really nice. I said that. Actually, only one of them's a veteran, so I'm going to move him close to New York and then attack it on the next turn with the veteran. And this ship is going to start heading back to get some more chariots, because there'll be more on the way. Right, so you're just going to wait there. These ones are coming up. This one's coming over. This one's coming over. This one, I wanted to get him onto a mountain, but I know there's barbarians around. Let's just see. I've got a second move. Will he make it onto the mountain? Yes. No sign of those barbarians yet. Okay, so, yeah, I want to deal with the Romans because I've got my diplomat heading there to take out the city wall. So this chariot's going to head that way, as is this one. That settler is really annoying, though. I really would have liked to loop round to the left to attack Rome from that side, because at the moment he's got defenders in the way on the other side. Maybe I just need to attack the Aztecs again to remove that settler. Yeah, I'm going to do it. He's going to be sick of me constantly breaking peace treaties. But that's cleared the path. And I've got a phalanx coming in Chapultepec imminently, so this chariot can also start making his way. Leave the city undefended for the moment. You know, maybe if the Aztecs have a military unit somewhere just to the south, they might actually sneak in, but I'm going to take that chance. Just check I'm building the right things. Yeah, that's fine. This trireme is heading south with a chariot. These chariots are waiting to cross. Right, this one needs to irrigate to remove the forest. Oh, he did it. He actually had a cavalry, and he's stolen 64 gold pieces off me. And he's taken literacy. Bastard. Okay, fine. No, I don't want to speak to him. I'm going to have to take the time to now attack Chapultepec again. That was a really big fail on my part there. Just in pure impatience. And I've got barbarians descending on Königsberg, although the phalanx in there should be able to deal with that. Alright, let's send this diplomat this way. And diplomats can move onto irrigation of civilizations you're at war with, so I don't need to worry about that. Now, Rome is up to a size 4. I'm not actually ready to attack yet, but let's just do the sabotage. Settler production sabotaged. Okay, so I didn't get the city wall down, but that's fine because there's another diplomat on the way. I need to buy that phalanx. And I need to buy this chariot. I just need chariots. And I might, well, if this diplomat doesn't get the city wall down either, I might need more diplomats. But for now, let's deal with Chapultepec. It should only have that cavalry defending it, so it should be an easy fight. Surely it is. So Chapultepec is destroyed now, which is a shame. That means the Great Wall is also destroyed. But, you know, it needed to happen. Having wonders in your empire at the end of the game does increase your civilization score. So unfortunately my score will be slightly lower now because of that, but never mind. Right, I know there's still more barbarians around. I think sometimes they might disband actually. It's possible they've disbanded. Let's try to end my turn on mountains wherever possible for the defensive bonus. Or this one could just end on a forest. I know there's a mountain for me to go on. I don't know, the other barbarians might have disbanded then. I just won't take chances. This cavalry is just going to sort of linger around there to defend. Now I can do the little trick with the triremes. I've got 2 chariots on board this trireme. If I move this one onto the other trireme, then go and select this one. Which one is it? It's the one from Frankfurt. Now the 2 chariots which were further away will now be able to move with the other trireme. So they've actually moved 5 tiles this turn instead of the usual 3. And this one can head back to load up some more. Right, the veteran chariot now is going to attack New York. That's the Americans' second city destroyed in one stroke, just like that. Now, where is Washington going to be? There was no sign of any irrigation or city that way, so I'm just going to send both my chariots together, because if I find Washington, I might need them both to attack in the same turn to have a chance of wiping it. Chariots moving along the road to just speed it up. Is there anything else I can buy over here? Yeah, I think I bought last turn, so yeah, no, they haven't come out yet. This chariot's heading down this way. Another one on the way, using the road for a bit of speed. I am at war with the Aztecs now, so I might as well take out that militia. And where didn't the Romans have some phalanx and militia fortified around there before? They've disappeared. Okay. These chariots have just got to wait. Where is Washington? Oh, I was thinking it might be there. I haven't found it though. Got more reinforcements on the way to help the search. Barbarians are wiped out. That's good. Oh, I saw that phalanx then. He just went into Rome. So they've stuck an extra phalanx into Rome to defend. So this chariot can go up to the north to loop around that way. This one's coming in. So I've got 4 chariots at the moment descending on Rome. He might have some units to attack with. I mean, if I was them, I would definitely be wanting to attack the chariots that are next to the city, because the chariots only have a defense strength of 1. So if you attack them, they are very weak on defense. Is the AI clever enough to do that though, or are they just going to wait for me to attack them? I mean, maybe they want me to attack because they know they've got a city wall, but will they have a city wall after the diplomat has done its thing? Right, this chariot's going to go in the goody hut. Bit more money, that's nice. He's just going to sentry there. 2 more chariots on the way. Let's unload them. This boat is heading back. To be honest, if this diplomat doesn't work now, I'm just going to need more diplomats. So that's got phalanx there. Let's get diplomats going. And I've got plenty of money. I'm just going to buy it at full price. It was 100 gold after just one turn of production, but it cost 210 at full price. But I don't need the money for anything else. Let's just go for it. Another diplomat here. I just need these to do their job and destroy that city wall. Phalanx can fortify. There's another chariot on the way. All the chariots in the world are fairly useless though, as long as there's a city wall there. Right, where are the Americans? Maybe they are the other direction. Oh, I found a goody hut. It's making me think they probably are in the other. Must be over in eastern Australia. I don't want to go in the goody hut though. If that's a barbarian, it will ruin me. Oh, I found them. Here we go. Is that Washington? It is. Excellent. All right, and both my chariots have ended the turn next to it. So this boat is going to try and load up one more chariot. I might not even need these chariots though. If Washington is the last city, and I can wipe it with the 2 chariots I've got, that could be it. Then I'll just have Romans and Aztecs to deal with, and the game is nearly done. Dortmund's built a phalanx. That's fine. Let's just build. I'm just going to build temples now. I don't think I need any more military. I've got enough. It's just going to spend more time moving them around the map if I build any more. I will continue to take these 2 over there. I was going to take them to South America to move them up to attack the Aztecs from the south. I'm still going to carry out that plan. I don't think those barbarians are there anymore. There's no sign of them. Right, this ship's coming back. Don't currently have any more chariots to take. Oh, he is attacking. Okay, my chariot defended against 1 militia attack, but then a phalanx attacked as well. Even though phalanx are better for defending, it's 1 attack versus 1 defense. So, right, I've got another diplomat coming out of Naples. I'm just going to keep them going in case I need more. And another diplomat out of there. I'll just keep them going. Right, I'm going to try and destroy the city wall. Come on. City wall's destroyed! It's done! Now if I just refresh the screen, sure enough, Rome is now size 4 with no city walls. And I've got chariots on their doorstep. This one is a veteran and still has 2 moves. I know he's got 1 phalanx because I saw it attack and take out one of my chariots. I'm just going to attack now anyway, I might as well. That's 1 phalanx gone. That's 2 phalanx gone. He's still going though. Right, this diplomat's fairly redundant now, unless the Aztecs might build a city wall. I'm going to switch that to chariots. And I'll just keep this diplomat moving this way. Just never know if I might need it. This cavalry was heading south in case of barbarians. This chariot can start heading north again. The trireme heading back this way. More chariots heading towards the Romans. Another diplomat. Let's just change that back to chariots now. Move off this way on the off chance that you're needed. Right, this trireme is going to take these chariots. That chariot can't quite make it onto the ship this turn, so I'll just tell the ship to wait. Right, now what can we do against the Americans? I might be able to take them out. That's 1 victory. And I've clicked on the wrong tile just at the most tense moment. And they only had a militia, and that's it. No more defenders. Are they killed? Are they wiped out? Washington is destroyed. No, they are not wiped out. So we've got to continue the search. But I didn't lose any chariots, so that's good. Right, this one can board. No, he's going to board the ship that's here. Get on there. And the other ship is going to take this chariot when it's ready. Just hold there. This one's coming down. So they must have a 3rd city somewhere, those Americans. I thought that might have been the end of them, but no, not yet. There's another goody hut to explore. I'll just take that on the way. Every possibility it might be barbarians, but I don't really care at this point. More chariots that I don't really need anymore. Just change to temples, like I said. Just going to head over here. This trireme is coming. Right, what we got? More civil disorder in Leipzig. Okay, fine. Let's stop building the chariot. Let's get a temple up, just to make people happy. I'll have to stop working a tile. That's fine. More civil disorder, just because I've got too many cities now. I don't need more settlers either. Let's just do a temple. Try and make everyone happy if I can. Another trireme heading back to the motherland. Chariots ready to go. Let's just use the road to keep the movement up. Right, this one's a veteran. Will I get Rome taken out this turn? Oh, that phalanx was only just fortifying. That's only a militia. He's still got more defending though. Another veteran chariot in. Takes the hit, and the Roman civilization is destroyed. So that's it. They were probably the toughest opponents I've had, mainly because they had that city wall up. Now I've got to head south with all these forces to look for Aztecs. Hopefully they haven't been cheeky and tried to build any more cities along the way. But if they have, I think this army will make light work of them, to be fair. Is that trireme moved already? No. You can go there to load up these chariots, which, as I said, I don't think I'm really even going to need them. They're not even going to get there in time. These ones might get there in time if we take them on the ship all the way to Central America, where the Aztecs are. Right, these guys are looking for a third American city somewhere over here. There it is. Ah, it's undefended. They must have only just built it. I'll take this goody hut if I can actually click on the right square. Scrolls of Ancient Wisdom. What are we going to have? Nothing that I'm going to need now. The Republic. If I really wanted to have a nicer government type, I could, but I've played the whole game on despotism so far without the need to change. And I don't need to change now. Right, more chariots are coming. Again, I don't think they're going to be needed. There's just one city and it's undefended. We're very close to the end of this game now. But I'm just going to keep the forces rolling in this direction. This cavalry is going to sentry. Another phalanx there defending. Let's build a temple. This chariot's heading north. No sign of any Aztecs at the moment. More civil disorder. Let's just stop working that tile. Oh, fine, build a settler. Why not? Order restored. Bonn can't sport chariot? Oh, probably don't need it anyway. Which one is Bonn? Isn't that the one over here? Yeah, it was. Oh, because I irrigated the square I was working, which was producing me 2 shields, it lost the shield production because I irrigated it, and that meant I couldn't support that extra chariot. Right, this chariot's going to move up onto the irrigation here. Okay, no sign of the city yet. Triremes just heading over. More chariots on the way. This boat's got a chariot on the way. Is there only one chariot in there? Oh, it is only one. That's fine. Take it up. Come on, these guys. It just takes so long to move all of the units across the map. I'm going to bet that they haven't built more cities further north in North America there. No sign of them yet. This diplomat can just help with the scouting around that side. They didn't manage to defend Boston in time, the Americans, so that's going to fall. I think that's got to be the end of them now. Americans are destroyed. It's only the Aztecs. It's worked the way I wanted it to. I wanted to wipe them out last. Might as well take a goody hut. Barbarians. Just my luck. I wanted to wipe them out last, the Aztecs, because I didn't want the Egyptians to spawn after them. So now that they are the last remaining opposition in the game, I can happily do that. I'm only unloading my chariots here to deal with the barbarians that have just spawned. And maybe to take some more goody huts. I need to irrigate there. That's one chariot killed. We're so close to the end. More civil disorder. Let's switch to temples. And stop working that tile. Oh no, I need that one for the food. Here we go. Up to 700,000 citizens. This chariot's just going to keep exploring. Don't need to bother too much with those barbarians. There's got to be a city here. There it is. I'm not ready to attack it yet though. I've only got 1.2 moves. I need to attack and take it out in one turn, hopefully. Still shipping chariots for no good reason, really. Just going to sentry some units that I don't need to move. Just to save a bit of time. More chariots that I don't really need. You might as well just fortify in the city. This chariot's coming up by sea. Gets to move 3 tiles at a time because of that. This one's moving up the river. These are all going to descend upon Tenochtitlan. Let's move this one first. He's going to move out along the road. Where are they? Oh, there's a settler irrigating. Let's send one of these this way. Might as well unload this chariot into the goody hut. Bit more money. I'll just sentry the ships, don't really need them. Try and get in range of these barbarians. Keep on moving down. Not long to go. The game's almost done. We're going to see what our score is. Another chariot. Let's just switch that to a temple and fortify there. Oh, that barbarian just disappeared. They do that sometimes. They just don't stick around if there's nothing of interest for them, I suppose. Not really sure. Let's get another temple going. Oh, we've got a temple there. Okay, do a marketplace. Got another settler. Where am I going with this guy? Let's go this way. Just explore a little bit. Finding goody huts. Chiorthia. Chiortia. 2 attacks with that chariot. I'm not going to do it yet. That's a size 5 city. It's quite well established. I'll have three chariots there soon. Let's just sentry that ship. Don't really need it. Keep moving these because it's fully loaded. These chariots are going to keep coming. These ones are still coming. He could actually attack that settler with his one move that he'll have left. Taking that out. Good. Can he take out that barb? Oh, that other barbarian is still there. It just disappeared. Oh, and I lost anyway. Right, 2 moves for this chariot. I'm just going to... Oh, Teclin's up to a 5 as well. Some chariots might get hit. They might get attacked. I really can't believe this is the best that the AI can offer. It's on Emperor mode, the hardest mode in the game. And really all you need to do is spam out the chariots and it just can't handle it. They're all coming. Oh, I'm just going to send him to just look into Florida. You never know, they might have built a city in there. This settler's going to build a city over there. Oh, the barbarian took the goody hut. Rude. And they've landed up in the sort of northeast part of Russia there. They'll have a long route round to get to my city. Bapedi can build a temple. Not ready to attack yet. And this ship is nearly there. Right, I've got 2 chariots that are going to have 2 moves. One chariot, that one's a veteran. Do I wait one more turn for the veteran to get the hits? Yes, I think I probably do. It's just the best thing to do, really. I'm not going to put 2 chariots on top of one another because if he attacks them, they'll die. This diplomat can just sneak past and start scouting further down. I don't really know where I'm going with this chariot. Let's just take him off this way on the ship. Right, so I was going to wait because my veteran chariot's not ready yet. I've got more in reserve coming. Oh, so I've built the mine on there now. Let's just give an example. There we go. 1 food and 4 production from a mine on the coal or oil, whichever it is. But I need the food, otherwise the city is unhappy. Or is going to suffer from shrinkage. The temple will sort out in a minute. Anyway, let's just build a road there as well. Bapedi has built a settler, which I'm going to send over to build on that horse. This diplomat was just having a little look around. Right, I think we're ready to attack. No, I want to use the veteran first. Oh, it won't let me. No, I'm not. He's still waiting. It's not next turn yet. This settler is going to build... Let's build a road first. Can't quite get down there yet. Let's just scout through here. Scout through here. Just ignore the barbarians for now. Moving up this way. Now Frankfurt has built a settler, but it's got so many military units that it's supporting that it's 2 production short of being able to support everything. So I'm going to activate that militia there, and it's got a trireme. If I can find a trireme supported by Frankfurt, I need to disband it. Probably going to be one of the ones in the Atlantic. Let's see, are you from Frankfurt? Yes, you are. Let's disband you. Don't need you anymore. And that militia don't need you anymore. Let's just shift that chariot into the city. And there we go. That's that problem solved. I'm not going to start losing units because I can't support them. The city's going to grow next turn as well, which just helps out as well. Build a road there. Diplomats are on the way. You never know, he might build a city wall at any time. Right, veteran chariot is ready to attack. And he's lost. Are the Aztecs going to put up a ridiculous fight and thwart my plan? No, I've got a win there. And another win, and it's it. He's out of defenders. So this chariot from further away can shuffle down the road and go in there. I've captured Tenochtitlan. I think that just leaves them with the 1 more city. 36 gold pieces and the Great Lighthouse. So another wonder has been captured. That's fine. You can just build the phalanx. That's not a problem. And you're going to stay in that city. And we're just exploring. Any more goody huts in Australia? Yeah, there's one there. More barbarians. Wow. Right, this chariot can just... Oh, he wants to speak to me. Okay, fine. I wonder if I can try to incite a revolt. I can't remember if you can do that when it's their last city. I know you can't incite a revolt in the capital. Let's accept the peace treaty. Demand tribute. He's given me 50 gold. And can the diplomat actually get past? Let's see. Yes, I can. Good. I've got over 1,000 gold. Can I incite a revolt in the final city to finish it off like this? It will let me. It only costs 270 gold, 275. Subvert the city. I think that means you keep a bit more in there. Or is it to do with being sneaky and it means that the enemy doesn't know what you've done? Well, I've got plenty of gold, so let's just do the double cost option. Civil war in Chiorthia. German influence suspected. There it is. Oh, I also got the settler. All of his buildings stayed up. I got 21 gold. And I think that's going to be the end of the game. Aztec civilization destroyed by Germans. Population exceeds 800,000 citizens. It has not ended the game. Surely you haven't... Have I got it wrong? Has it actually spawned the Egyptians somewhere into the game? Or have I just confused it by... have I confused it by doing the subversion of the city as the final city in the game? I really hope not. I'm just going to end this turn. Maybe it will figure it out at the end of the turn. It's 1460 BC. I'll just send chariots around in case the... Has it spawned the Egyptians, like I said? Well, at least if it has, I've got a use for this chariot now. He can start looking around. These two can start looking around. Might as well send these this way. There's a barbarian ship there. And they're expanding my palace again. Let's just make it a bit wider. It's turning into a long episode now. I had hoped that would have been the end of it, but no. Those chariots have died, never mind. And they've landed near Chiorthia as well. Civil disorder everywhere. Got another settler. Let's build a temple. I've exceeded 900,000 citizens. So the game hasn't ended. There must be Egyptians somewhere in the game. Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to end the episode here. The final episode will be episode 6, which I will try to put up soon. And that is where we'll have to hunt down the Egyptians, I think. And then we'll actually see what the final score of the game is. Hope you're enjoying it, guys. And tune back in soon for the final episode. See you soon.